You get the hell away from Whitney, you backstabbing son of a bitch. All right. The hell of it.
Hey, stop.
Chad, no!
All right, cool it.
Please, Chad, stop.
No, the
Please.
hell I will. I trusted you with Whitney, man. What kind of friend are you? What kind of creep stabs his brother in the back?
Fight on tears. You sound like Chad.
Stop it, Chad. You don't understand. Please.
All right, give me a chance to explain.
Chad, break it up. What the hell's going on?
That's what I want to know.
Are you all right, son?
Don't son me.
Oh, over here, Dad. I was the one he was trying to beat into a cold.
You look fine. What happened?
I asked Foxy to look after Whitney. Of course, he didn't have a problem with it, because as soon as I turned my back, he's all over like a
Oh,
cheap
you don't
suit.
know what you're talking about.
I know what I saw. Man, I trusted you. In fact, you're the only person I had any faith in at all after what happened, but you're just like the rest of them.
Chad, now listen.
No, I don't want to hear it, Julian. All you cranes are the same. God, of all the families I could have been born into, why'd it have to be yours? You're nothing but a bunch of lying, low-life snakes, and you're the worst.
Look, you don't know what you're talking about, okay? I'm sorry that you had to see me with Whitney like that. Really, I am. But before you go off attacking me like some rabid Rottweiler, why don't you give me a chance to
No,
explain?
I already told you, man. I don't want to hear any more of your lies.
Just shut up and listen to the truth.
What am I supposed to listen to, man? I saw you kissing Whitney. Nobody takes advantage of her and
I
gets...
wasn't taking advantage of her. I was kissing her because I love her.
What?
I've loved her for a while now. I never said anything.
That's enough. This has to stop right
Did you hear what he said? He admitted he's been after Whitney this whole time. Man, I trusted you with her alone I don't know how many times. I counted on you to keep other guys away from her when the whole time it was you. You were the vulture trying to get
Oh,
him.
give me a break, Chad. That's not how it happened. Yes, I wanted Whitney. I fell in love with her, all right? But I never did anything about it because you were with her. And you know something else? She didn't know anything about it until recently.
So what are you saying? Would I owe you a big thank you for holding off till Whitney and I got our hearts broken? Man, it didn't even take you 5 minutes to move in on her. You're nothing but a lying, low-life backstabber. And God, how could you believe his BS? Whitney, tell me you're smart enough to see that he's using you. And don't let him take advantage of your vulnerability.
Chad, please.
I know it's wrong, but I still love you.
Please don't say that, okay?
I know it can never be the way it was, but I've never loved anybody the way I love you. And I know you loved me.
We can't be together.
Yeah, but you can't just turn off feelings like that, Whitney. I couldn't imagine being with another woman, and I know it's got to be the same for you. I mean, there's no way you could move on with another guy so quickly. Whitney, why are you letting him con you like this?
Whitney, wait a second.
Look at him.
No, see what you did?
Chad, listen.
Look, get your hands off me. None of this would be going down if it weren't for you and Mom. You know, thanks to the two of you, I lost everything that ever mattered to me. So you just stay the hell away from me.
I'll stay fighting through. You know, I told you a long time ago that your feelings for Whitney would bring nothing but misery and pain. How could you do this? How could you do this now? How could you be so selfish as to move in on a young woman who clearly doesn't know which way is up right now? I warned you months ago to stay away from Whitney.
Yes, which is exactly what I've done if you'd give me just a little bit of credit.
I would if there were any
Oh, this is unbelievable. You really don't get it, do you? Thanks to you and Eve, Chad and Whitney are now brother and sister, Dad. Any chance they have of a future together is gone.
So that gives you the right to move in like some vulture?
That's not what I did tonight. She made the first move on me.
Oh, my God, no, I know you're lying.
Oh, please. You know, she said that she had feelings for me for a long time. She just didn't act on them because she cared about Chad so much.
So now she's ready to jump into an affair?
I don't know. I don't know what you want me to say. Yeah, I told her to take things slowly, and she wouldn't have any of it. She kissed me, so... What? I kissed her back, and that's what Chad walked in on.
Look, he didn't need to see that.
I know, I agree, you know. I'm sorry you had to find out like that.
Yeah, I bet you are.
You know what? I don't give a damn what you believe. Because the truth is, I have tried to protect Chad from my feelings for Whitney for a long time. Like it or not, the playing field has changed. And I'm still in love with her. Now, it appears that she has some feelings for me, so there's no reason why we can't be together now.
That's where you're sorely mistaken.
Excuse me?
I will not allow you to have a relationship with Whitney. I forbid it.
What do you mean you're not gonna let me be with Whitney?
You heard me. I want you to stay away from her from now on.
Whoa, hold on a second. You can forget about that. Okay, I understood exactly where you were coming from back when she and Chad were a couple. But now that they can't be together anymore, there's absolutely no reason why I can't have a chance with her.
I don't want to see Chad hurt anymore.
Oh, please. Chad, your new #1 son, right?
Don't get all competitive on me.
Why not? Why not? It's a good thing he doesn't want my job at Crane Industries. You probably just fork that on over to him too, no questions asked.
Don't understand.
No, I think I do understand. You're standing there and you're playing Mr. Nice Guy with Chad because you feel guilty about the curveball that you and Dr. Russell pitched into his life. Let me tell you something, it's not gonna work, by the way. Handing him the moon so that you can get past your own guilt.
Look, he's been hurt very badly, but in time...
Oh, please, enough of this Mr. Nice Guy with Chad, okay? I'm not gonna let you use me to atone for what you did to him. And listen to this, I'm certainly not gonna give up the woman that I love to make up for your mistakes. I'm not staying away from Whitney. I'm certainly not gonna clean up your mess.
That's not a suggestion.
Get off me.
You listen. That is an order. Chad is having a hard enough time giving up Whitney without you being the one to move in on her.
Why am I not surprised that Chad, your newly found bastard son, warrants more consideration and more respect than you've ever given me?
Stop feeling sorry for yourself.
I don't feel sorry for myself. I feel sorry for you. You care about someone who hates you more than you do me. Haven't you learned anything from your father?
What does Alistair have to do with this?
What does Alistair have? Alistair has everything to do with this. He forced you to give up Eve, the woman that you love, because that relationship didn't suit him. Never mind how you felt, but look at you. You're standing here, you're doing the exact same thing to me. But there's a difference. See, the difference is I'm not gonna roll over and take it like you did. I'm not giving up Whitney for you, for Chad. I'm not gonna give up Whitney for anybody.